With its new sequel coming out in theaters tomorrow, let's talk about Sing, which actually turns 5 today. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name's Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 2016 computer-animated musical comedy flick Sing, released by Universal, produced by Illumination Entertainment. Written and directed by Garth Jennings, co-directed by Christophe Laudelet, starring an all-star cast of voices including Matthew McConaughey, Reese Witherspoon, Seth MacFarlane, Scarlett Johansson, Nick Kroll, John C. Reilly, Taron Egerton, and Tori Kelly. Now, its characters are anthropomorphic animals, and it centers on Buster Moon, a struggling koala theater owner who decides to hold a singing competition, as well as how the competition interferes with the personal lives of its contestants. Yes. Alright, here we go. In a city of anthropomorphic animals called Calatonia, koala Buster Moon owns a struggling theater and is threatened with foreclosure by bank representative Judith Alama. He decides to hold a singing competition with a prize of $1,000. But a typo made by his iguana assistant, Miss Crawley, adds 2 extra zeros to the prize money. The misprinted flyers are blown out of the window by a fan before they can be proofread and float across the city. Crowds of animals gather to audition, and Buster selects his contestants. These include housewife and mother of 25 piglets, Rosita, punk rock porcupine, Ash, teenage gorilla, Johnny, son of mobster Big Daddy, street musician Mouse Mike, a trio of dancing frogs, and opera singer Camel Pete. Teenage elephant Mina fails her audition from stage fright. Ash's self-absorbed boyfriend Lance is dismissed from the contest, and Rosita is paired with an exuberant pig named Gunter for a dance routine. After Buster discovers the flyers advertise a price of $100,000, his ram friend Eddie convinces him to arrange a visit with his wealthy grandmother, former singing star Nana Noodleman. Nana is reluctant to sponsor the prize money, but agrees to attend a private preview of the show before making a decision. Pressured by her grandfather, Mina tries to ask Buster for another chance, but becomes his stagehand instead. When the frog trio breaks up and Pete is injured, Mina is added as an act. Other problems soon arise. Rosita flounders in her dance routine with Gunter, believing her motherly duties have caused her to lose her passion. Ash discovers Lance cheating on her, throws him out, and later breaks down crying while rehearsing her assigned song. Mina's stage fright prevents her from performing, and Mike, certain the prize money is as good as his, buys a fancy car and swindles a group of Russian bears in a card game. Johnny, forced by Big Day to be the getaway driver in a heist, sneaks away to a rehearsal but struggles to focus on his piano playing. Traffic prevents Johnny's return to the heist, causing Big Day to be arrested and angrily disowns Johnny. In desperation, Johnny considers stealing the prize money for his father's bail. However, when he sees a note on Buster's desk showing how much Buster appreciates his talents, Johnny resolves to focus on his musical career instead. On the day of the preview, the Bears interrupt the show, demanding the money from Mike, who directs them to Buster. The Bears open the prize chest, but it is nowhere near $100,000. The glass tank of luminescent squids lining the stage breaks under the Bears' weight, and the ensuing flood guts and implodes the theater. Judith repossesses the lot, and Buster, who had been living at the theater, takes up residence with Eddie. The contestants try to cheer him up, but Buster is too depressed to listen and tries to start over by opening a car wash. Alright, now for the ending, you know the procedure like always. You have 5 seconds to stop this video. Go to the description box below and fast forward to the time below. If you've seen the movie already, please continue on after the 5 seconds are over with. Thank you, and here we go. Okay, you've been warned. When Mina goes to the rubble of the theater and sings a song on her headphones, Buster overhears her and is inspired to stage an outdoor show just for the fun of it. For Mina and Rosia's families, Rosia and Gunter perform their song and dance combo, which finally prompts Rosia's husband Norman to notice her talent. Dozens more animals are drawn to the scene as the show is broadcast on the news. Johnny's performance greatly impresses his father, who escapes from prison to reconcile with him and apologize. Ash sings her original rock song, Set It All Free, impressing Lance, who was watching her on TV. Mike, who had initially refused to perform for free, is taunted into returning and gives a stunning performance. And soon after escapes from the still pursuing bears. Finally, Mina overcomes her stage fright and delivers a performance which literally brings down the house. The show is a success and impresses Nana, who was in the audience. She buys a lot, and the theater is rebuilt and reopened. End of story. So, what did I think of Sing? Well, although I've only seen it twice, but I've got to say this was another good film from Illumination. Of course, you know it's the studio best known for bringing us films such as Despicable Me and The Secret Life of Pets and Minions. I gotta say, this was so incredible. I actually do think it's well done and what have you. It got some pretty good reviews and what have you by a lot of them. Yes, and still, apparently, this was so big. It opened alongside two other films, Passengers and Assassin's Creed, both of which kind of were big disappointments. It opened up big, but lost to Rogue One, a Star Wars story. But it still did well, and it became still the film did incredibly well, as it went on to make 634 million worldwide, and also became and also held the record for being the highest grossing film to never finish first at the North American box office, surpassing My Big Fat Greek Wedding in 2002. I like how this movie turns out and what have you, with its atmosphere and what have you. The film features more than 60 songs from famous artists, mostly performed diegetically, and also has an original song by Stevie Wonder and Ariana Grande called Fate, which was nominated for a Golden Globe. Now, as for our voice cast, I really loved the performances we got from them. Matthew McConaughey, great job as Buster Moon. Voicing Rosia is Reese Witherspoon. I've got to say, she was really good. Seth MacFarlane, who this, of course, being his first non-mature type thing outside of Family Guy, an American Dad, after he had recently done the Ted movies and A Million Ways to Die in the West, provided the voice of Mike. Let's see. Scarlett Johansson, who recently got to become a big star in the MCU, did the voice of Ash. John C. Reilly, who's appeared in numerous funny films, does the voice of Eddie. Taron Egerton, who recently appeared in the Kingsman movie, and of course the following year he'd be back for the sequel, voices Johnny. And former American Idol contestant Tori Kelly does the voice of Mina. Let's see. Film also features a whole bunch of other voice actors, including the director of the film, Garth Jennings, Nick Kroll, Leslie Jones, and Rhea Perlman. Oh, the list goes on. Anyway, with a pretty good voice acting cast, a great production of this, great songs, and such a great story. In the end, would I recommend Sing? I would say yes. This is definitely another good film from the folks at Illumination. And I look forward to seeing the sequel. You will get a spoiler-free review of it. I don't know when, though, but you'll get it possibly later in the week, alright? Promise. So anyway, Sing is definitely worth a watch and what have you. So anyway, what are your thoughts on Sing? Please tell me in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you a review for another anniversary, and it'll be Night at the Museum, which turns 15. So thanks for watching, and if you like this, you may want to consider checking out my reviews for these other films that do have some talking. Well, maybe not maybe animals or what have you. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of the original Charlotte's Web. The upper right-hand corner is my review for Disney's magical flick Onward, which of course was Disney and Pixar together, or go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of the only Illumination flick I have reviewed, and that would be Hop, their second film after Despicable Me, which I will review that hopefully next year as long as the Minion sequel stays on board. And the bottom right-hand corner is a button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.